I'm actually an instructor in history. My main area is World War I and World War II. And I really hate it when I'm teaching those classes and then we have a political discussion and students immediately go to the fascistic kind of like Hitler comparison. But that's my.
The classic Hitler, Nazi, fascist tactics from the left are still popular and as popular as ever, as seen with this university professor, if we can call him that. But make sure you stick around to the end of this clip because this guy's argument gets worse and worse and just completely gets done by Charlie Kirk's logic.
Question that I have for you. At what point, if you see the development of what's happening currently right now to Trump's rise to power...
Do you also correlate President Trump's rise to second power to Winston Churchill's?
No, I wouldn't.
But they have way more in common than the Weimar Germany one. And you're a historian professor, you know that, right?
Oh.
Well, think about it. Donald Trump was put in exile, so was Churchill after the Darnells. You know about the Darnells because you're a professor, right? You do? Okay. Can you tell me about the Darnells?
I would rather focus primarily on...
If you're a World War I professor and you don't know about the Darnells?
Well,
okay, this is what you're paying for, everybody.
If I can give you some comparisons that I would necessarily see. I mean, if you look at... You have a populist movement, right? You have someone who is has a cult of personality, a very effective rhetoric. If you look at the assassination attempts that were on Hitler and on Trump, if you look at even the iconography that you have within the MAGA hats, you have a white lettering on a red background. If you even go even further...
Oh, I got another one you forgot. Yeah. Did you know that Hitler had a dog?
No. So the very nature of history is seeing a level of comparison of analysis. Once again, I'm not...
Oh my goodness. Hitler was also a vegetarian. So vegetarians are also likely to kill their whole population. This is such a sloppy analysis, and you know it.
So Charlie Kirk there in his natural habitat behind a desk on a college campus, schooling woke students and staff members, has just basically in 10 seconds at the end there managed to unravel this professor, if we can call him that, his argument, basically, right? So let's go over some of those points that the presser mentioned there. Now, the first one I want to go over is the cult of personality argument, that Hitler and Trump both had fanatical supporters who followed them everywhere. Now, there's a lot of people around the world who have got a cult of personality, such as celebrities and even other politicians. I can think of a few politicians, for example, Jeremy Corbyn, even though it's on a much lesser scale than these two. He's got, a fanatical group of supporters who will support him no matter where he goes and no matter what he does. I don't think Jeremy Corbyn can be compared to Hitler just because of that. If you want another modern one, Jordan Bardella in France, the chairman of the National Rally, he also has a group of supporters who follow him and the party just because of him. But that does not make him Hitler. And the same with some of the celebrities that have got cult followings as well. So that's the first sort of weakness in this man's argument and sort of, surface level analysis, as Charlie Kirk mentioned. But the other thing is the comparison between the MAGA hats and the Nazi party flag, the red and white flag with the swastika, which is what this man is alluding to here when he's saying that the cap has got a red background with white writing on it. I mean, the reason for that is because the American colours feature red and white. It's not because MAGA wants to copy off the Nazi party, right? And not just because someone has red and white features on their clothing or on their brand, I don't think that makes them Hitler or comparable to Hitler and the Nazis, right? So this is just another weak argument, which is just completely ridiculous and far-fetched. And also there's the use of language from this guy. I mean, using the word analysis for his argument is a bit maybe offensive to the word analysis, I think, because analysis is meant to be, a detailed examination, not just a sloppy surface level conclusion like this man has given. But, we see this stuff not just for Trump, but in the UK with Nigel Farage and Reform, and also across the continent with the patriotic parties there. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below about this, about these leftist tactics, basically. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to see more of it because there's more content that is coming your way. And thank you for watching.